Hey guys, I'm here to do your collective reading. This is going to be for the 24th to 25th of May. So this is a collective reading. So let's see what the collective needs to know. This is again for the 24th to 25th of May. Tell me what the collective needs to hear for the 24th and 25th of May. Okay, Three of Swords. Not the best way to start the reading, I'm going to be honest. This is speaking about painful, very painful heartbreak, betrayal. Ace of Cups, yeah, okay. So it does seem as though there has been some kind of separation. There's been a breakup here. This is definitely weighing heavy on somebody's mind, right? Do you know what though? I don't think it's your energy though. Why am I getting that it's not your energy? I feel as though this is the other person's energy. Tell me more, please. Oh, Queen of Cups. Give me two more, please. Give me two more. Thank you. King of Cups. Okay, so we've got the counterparts here. Now, I do feel as though, yeah, I was feeling right at the beginning. I definitely do feel this now. This is definitely a masculine who is really overthinking a situation. This is a masculine who has nothing but love, I feel, for this Queen of Cups here, but this masculine doesn't quite know how to express these emotions or even how to show them properly. This is a masculine who I feel is a little bit fearful of love, a little bit fearful of commitment. Perhaps you know, they haven't experienced a love this intense before. But I'm wondering what's gone on here, because obviously we're here with the Seven of Wands. We do see a little bit of defensiveness. This heartbreak, as I said, I do feel is coming from a masculine. Now, what is weighing heavy on their mind here, I feel, is the fact that the Queen of Cups, which I do feel is yourselves, the collective, is such a loving, kind and nurturing energy. They just love to love, right? They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're kind, they're forgiving, as I said, they're loving. I almost sense a feeling of regret from this masculine, because it's almost as if this masculine, I'm feeling as though perhaps could have sabotaged this connection, okay? And in turn, it's caused them a great deal of heartbreak, okay? Now, I'm just going to go in and just clarify all these messages. I really do feel like this could be a juicy one today. I really do feel this could be a juicy one. So I'm going to ask all of the relevant questions and see if we can get to the bottom of this, really. Tell me more about this Three of Swords, please. Whose energy is this? Justice. Okay. What is weighing heavy on somebody's mind is the fact that they completely destroyed somebody. And what is weighing heavy on their mind right now is the fact that they feel they need to bring justice to the situation, okay? Now, again, I do feel like this is this masculine's energy who is feeling as though they have really, really messed up here. King of Swords. Definitely this masculine. Now, you know, I was saying that the masculine's energy is showing up as the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, it is a lovely energy. They are a very masculine energy who does feel very deeply. But again, they do struggle to articulate those feelings and emotions or even show it sometimes, okay? Now, the King of Swords has also come out to clarify the Three of Swords alongside the Justice card, okay? So I do feel as though this masculine at times could be quite cold and quite brutal and quite cutting with their words. Perhaps this was the reason why you guys had this breakup, or there was this disconnect or even final disconnect, because perhaps you didn't like the way this person spoke to you. Perhaps you felt like they were quite cruel to you. I just get the sense here that the Queen of Cups was always, you know, willing to forgive, willing to give another chance, okay? No matter how much this King of Cups messed up, or perhaps said or did the wrong thing, the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is so forgiving, it's almost as if they kept waiting for things to change, waiting for this masculine to say, okay, like, I need to stop this behavior, right? I need to stop doing this. Because actually they had somebody here who was so full of love for them, that now that this energy is no longer in their life, they really feel that loss, right? Like at a cellular level. And this is why I picked up right at the beginning of the reading that this isn't the collective's energy that's been feeling this sense of regret and heartbreak. It is the masculine's energy. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Swords. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, this one's actually quite sad, I feel. I do feel as though in the beginning, when you guys perhaps first connected with one another, there was this overflowing cup of love here. Okay, this is what we get here with the Ace of Cups. It was a brand new start, a brand new fresh start for both parties, I feel. And like I said, the feelings and the emotions were just overflowing. Okay, now we also have here an Ace of Swords, but that's paired with the Six of Swords in reverse. So I do feel perhaps the King of Cups approached this Queen of Cups. I just get the sense there was a lot of talk of, you know, I will treat you well, or, you know, you can trust me, you don't have to worry about anything, we're going to be, you know, great together, we're going to be fine. It's almost as if they convinced this Queen of Cups to almost give them a chance, and it's almost as if the moment that the Queen of Cups, you know, allowed them into their heart, that's when things turn a bit sour. The Six of Swords being here in reverse, this masculine promised this feminine that I'm going to take you away from the dark times, okay? Your life is going to change. You know, I'm going to bring so much love, so much positivity into your life. I'm not like the others. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. But like I said, the Six of Swords is in reverse. So they didn't actually stick to that promise. I do feel as though they had every intention to. But I'm being drawn constantly back to this King of Swords and the Justice. So it's almost as if I feel ego really got in the way here. Really got in the way. Because like I said, they are shown up as the King of Cups, which is obviously the Queen of Cups counterpart. So they do feel things very deeply. But do they show that? Do they speak of that? Are they able to? I don't think so. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups, please. Ten of Swords. And the King of Wands in reverse. I can see exactly what's happened here. And this is why I love tarot. I mean, the story is just playing out beautifully here. The Queen of Cups was the one to initiate the ending here within this connection, okay? So if you feel you're resonating more with the Queen of Cups energy, this reading is for you, okay? I'm speaking about you. You are the one to put an end into this connection here with the Ten of Swords, okay? Now I feel, you know, I was saying that the Queen of Cups gives chance after chance after chance because they're forgiven. They have empathy, right? They're very understanding. They want to help people. They want to heal people, right, with their love. But the issue there was the fact that that gave the King of Cups the opportunity, when they were in this King of Swords frame of mind, to stab these 10 swords into the Queen of Cups' heart. Or even back. I mean, we could be speaking of betrayal here. The King of Cups could have betrayed the Queen of Cups. I mean, for me, it's really about not speaking up, because the King of Wands here is in reverse. Now, if that was upright, that would be a very strong, independent masculine who, you know, really talks the talk, right? It's not just, you know, all talk, no action. The actions follow swiftly after, right? But it's in reverse. So I do feel the last time the Queen of Cups said to this King of Cups, right, enough is enough now. You've stabbed 10 swords into my heart. You've stabbed 10 swords into my back. I cannot take this pain any longer. What did the King of Cups do? The King of Cups stayed silent. The King of Cups stayed silent. They didn't speak up. And I want to find out why. I want to find out why they didn't speak up. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. Give me one more, please. Now, I think I said right at the beginning, yeah, right at the beginning of this reading, did I say that, or am I just imagining that? I'm sure I said that this masculine had a fear of commitment or really giving themselves to somebody here. I'm sure I said that. Forgive me if I didn't. But this is the energy that I'm picking up here, because the King of Cups is being clarified by the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. So I do get a sense of this masculine was almost fearful. They felt as though if they were to enter a committed relationship that they would perhaps be tied down. Now, I'm not really picking up the sense of that this masculine wanted to kind of play the field, nothing like that. This masculine just fears commitment. Fears actually saying, you're mine, I'm yours, we're going to work as a team, power couple, you know, let's move forward together. There's real big fear around that. And I do feel as though it probably does stem back to perhaps past experiences that they've had, because there's a real fear-based energy around love and connection and commitment for them. So it was almost like, if I throw myself into this commitment with my Queen of Cups, I'm going to completely lose my identity. There's also a fear. They feared being vulnerable. And that's why this King of Swords came out to play so often. I mean, the King of Swords wasn't probably welcomed by the Queen of Cups. And I'm sure the Queen of Cups probably had a few choice words to say to this King of Swords. But that is why. It's almost as if the King of Cups is who they really are. It's who they truly, you know, embody. Everything about the King of Cups. But when that ego kicks in, when that fear kicks in, out comes the King of Swords. It's like, you know, I don't want to say split personality, because I don't think it's as deep as that. But definitely fear triggers this person to become quite cold and quite cutting and not very nice with their words, I think. Okay, now the Page of Wands also came out to clarify the King of Cups alongside the Three of Cups. So it was almost as if, whether the Queen of Cups was aware of this or not, because obviously at the beginning of the reading I did feel as though this masculine did come in all guns blazing, you know, I'm going to be your knight in shining armor, I'm going to take you away from all of the difficulties in life, and you don't have to fear anything, and you can really put your trust in me, right? But I don't think they genuinely meant it. It was almost as if, you know, they said all of this, but they always kept themselves outside. They always kept themselves as an outsider. They didn't want to get too involved with the Queen of Cups. Because here's the thing, when you experience somebody who embodies the Queen of Cups energy, you're going to fall in love. You are going to love that person, probably till, you know, for the rest of your life. You will never forget the type of love a Queen of Cups gives you, sorry. You just can't. The Queen of Cups is very, like I said, very loving, but they're very selective as to who they give their love to. This isn't a feminine energy who is out entertaining everybody. This isn't a Queen of Cups energy who is giving all of that, you know, good love out to everybody. They're very specific with who they want to give their love to. And that's perhaps why this Queen of Cups stuck around for so long, even though the King of Swords was quite nasty to them, quite cruel. But anyway, let's clarify this last card. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. We have a Queen of Wands and the Tower. Okay. So the first thing I want to say is this masculine, now I do feel like, again, this is the masculine's energy, quite defensive with their words, which matches perfectly with that King of Swords cold cutting energy, right? Another reason this masculine is so attracted to this Queen of Cups, right? And it doesn't just even mean looks wise, it's everything about this Queen of Cups. They really show themselves as the Queen of Wands, somebody who's quite fiery, but somebody quite passionate. So if you have somebody who is so loving, kind, nurturing, forgiving, you know, has all that empathy and all that good love to give, but they're also somebody you're super attracted to, somebody who you really get on well with, you connect on a level, you know, you have a lot in common, even in terms of like their intellect and stuff. Like, this is how this masculine feels about this feminine here, okay? It's almost as if they feel as though this feminine ticks every single box for them. And that is also something they feared, because, you know, this is somebody I've been looking for, desiring and wanting all of my life. And now that I've finally found her, like, I'm scared. Like, what if they don't accept me? What if they you know, grow bored of me? What if I'm not enough for them? So again, what happens when you start giving yourself all of that negative self-talk? Out comes the King of Swords, right? If I show up as like, you know, I don't care and I don't show, you know, this soft side to me, or I don't show that perhaps I'm scared or fearful or what have you, I can't get hurt. But this hasn't happened for this King of Cups. This King of Cups is devastated, absolutely devastated. And we see that here with the Tower. We see that here with the Tower. It's almost as if this masculine's worst nightmare has come true. I mean, I might even name this reading that as the title. This masculine's worst nightmare has come true, because I really do think the Queen of Cups, after giving a dozen chances, after having these swords stabbed in her heart, stabbed in her back multiple times, I think the Queen of Cups finally had enough, and the Queen of Cups has walked away. Now that's not easy for a Queen of Cups to do. They do not give up on people easily. So once the Queen of Cups actually sits with themselves and says, you know, this is bringing me more sadness than happiness, this is bringing more negativity than it is positivity, you know, I'm losing myself more and more in this connection and I am finding myself, that's it. The Queen of Cups is out. Because the Queen of Cups can't give that good love out if they're not receiving the good love themselves. Okay, so I almost feel like there's so many questions I still need to ask here. So obviously we see this masculine in deep regret. There's a lot of sadness. They know that they've absolutely destroyed this Queen of Cups heart. They really have. Let's see what their next steps are, because I don't feel as though this is something that this masculine can just sit on, because it's something that is playing heavily like on their mind as we speak. I feel as though this person really struggles to sleep as well, and they're up literally at the crack of dawn. It's like as soon as their eyes are open, it's like, right, get up, get out of bed. And it's almost as if I feel like they're constantly keeping themselves busy, whether that's with work or their own hobbies or whatnot, just to stop thinking about this situation. And it's not even just to stop thinking about her per se, it's also about how they handled the Queen of Cups. It's like there's constantly things replaying out in their mind, and it just drives them crazy. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. This is what this masculine's next steps are, okay? Four of Swords in reverse, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands, they're going to head back towards the Queen of Cups, okay? Now, the Queen of Cups, I feel, whilst there's been this separation between both of them, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, has been working heavily on their overall stability, okay? Now this could be financially, it could be perhaps a place that they're living, it could be a job, or it could just be you know, emotional stability, their own mental health, right? They've really been focused and working on themselves here, right? And like I said, this Knight of Wands is heading their way. Now I feel as though they're coming back quite fun, quite flirty. This really is the knight in shining armor energy, which, you know, I feel as though they promised this Queen of Cups in the beginning, but it didn't happen. They didn't stick to their promise, right? Give me one more, please. Thank you. Three of Cups, and there is that Queen of Wands again. I'm telling you now, the Queen of Cups is just somebody that this masculine could never ever forget about, never. And it's almost like they're saying, I'll be damned if I miss out on this opportunity. I'll be damned if I have to spend the rest of my life not knowing what could have happened, right? The Four of Swords is now in reverse, okay? So this masculine is ready to come out of that hermit energy. They have been in solitude for quite some time. This is speaking about you know, meditation, recuperating one's energy, thinking, you know, perhaps even planning. They've been thinking a lot, I think. This is somebody who doesn't really speak of their plans, but they're quite clever. I feel as though this masculine has got a plan. They're heading straight towards the Queen of Pentacles. There is going to be slight hesitancy, I feel, on the feminine's part here with the Two of Swords, because I do feel as though, like I said, when the Queen of Cups has made that decision that, hey, this is bringing more sadness than it is happiness into my own life, and I have given a million chances and nothing changes, it's quite difficult, I feel, to convince the Queen of Cups to almost revisit that again, because they don't want to repeat past cycles, right? They're not about that. They really do have a lot of self-love within themselves and self-respect and boundaries, right? So there's definitely going to be hesitancy on the feminine side, but we do see a Three of Cups here, sorry. So it does seem as though there is going to be something to celebrate here, perhaps the coming back together of this couple. I'm not sure. Now I'm just going to finish the reading with my Lost Love Notes Oracle deck. Guys, if you're interested in any of these oracle decks that I use in my readings, there is a link to my Etsy store in the description. Okay, you can purchase them on my Etsy store. Right, we have, you are my queen. If I asked you out on a date, would you say yes? You occupy my mind 24/7. And then bottom of the deck, we have my ego built walls and barriers between us, which is something I really felt with that King of Swords energy. It was that fear-based energy which caused them to speak quite cruelly and act, you know, quite coldly towards the Queen of Cups. You are my queen. I mean, we've seen that. We've seen, what have we had out? We've had the Queen of Cups, we've had the Queen of Wands, we've had the Queen of Pentacles. You're not like anybody they've ever met before. Like I said, you tick so many boxes for them. There is nobody on this planet who they feel better suited with than you. If I asked you out on a date, would you say yes? So again, that energy that we have here of this Knight of Wands, very fun, very flirtatious. The King of Wands is very, not King of Wands, sorry. The Knight of Wands is very charismatic, okay? So they're coming in, and I almost feel as though, although they may be quite nervous and a bit fearful of rejection, you're not going to know that. Like, they're coming in with a lot of confidence, okay? You occupy my mind 24/7. Like I said, I felt as though this person struggles. They struggle to fall asleep, and then it's like as soon as their eyes are open, like even if it's the middle of the night, it's like ding, okay, I'm awake now, right? And they're just like, I need to do something, I need to find something to do to keep my mind busy, because if I keep overthinking this situation, I'm going to drive myself insane. And also you know, thinking back to past situations which were perhaps quite negative for them or bring a lot of sadness isn't good for them. That's not going to help, you know, bring up their you know, their vibration to a level where they could even perhaps re-enter the Queen of Cups' life. They need to be more in a positive frame of mind and think about the good times. You know, you're thinking about good things. You're basically manifesting positivity back into your life, okay? If you're constantly thinking negatively, you're going to attract that. So I feel as though that is something this masculine is slowly learning also. That, you know, the more negative they are in regards to the situation, the less chance there is of this coming back round, okay? They're definitely aware that their ego has caused issues in the past here, with my ego built walls and barriers between us, and it's something that I feel they've been working on. Okay guys, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated for you. If you do enjoy my readings, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thank you for being here. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.